I want to just read this because this is kind of what came to us, for me, on Thursday evening after community group. And it really, to me, goes with this. It's short, sweet. Romans 1:12. When we get together, I want to encourage you in your faith, but I also want to be encouraged by yours. So when he was talking about pouring into the glasses and pouring into all these people, and just like you were saying, hey, pour all into these people. Well, when we start pouring into people, all we want in return is for them to pour back into us, and that just right to it. So, yeah, this kind of started with us on Thursday.
That's great. That's so good.
And his pouring never ends.
Right.
And that's what I was missing, was him pouring into me, and when I had that intimate, there's an intimate relationship that I have now that I've never had in my life. And he fills you up.
Yeah, I'm coming to you, Joe. I told Wendy when we first heard this guy say this, it took me back to a retreat that I did when I first went on the road speaking. Full disclosure, I'm Assemblies of God, we are Assemblies of God, but the Holy Spirit can really freak me out sometimes. And so the guy was like, I want you to come down and I want you to preach about the Holy Spirit. Are you kidding me? So I'm like, God, what do I say? How do I make it so they can really understand it? And the verse that God took me to was being continually filled with the Spirit. And so what I showed the teenagers wasn't, we don't have a good illustration, but it's not a love jug, it's just a cup. That's like, if you can only pour so much into this cup, you can only hold so much, that's me and you. We only have a limited capacity. But the reason he wants to be continually filled is if I just leave this under a spout and it fills to overflowing and the water keeps running, what happens to everything around this cup? It's flooded. That's the overflow of the heart that we're supposed to minister out of. And we just get enough and leave, and get enough and leave. And even Pentecostals make a big deal about that one time with the Holy Spirit. The Bible says be continually filled. Stay under that spout. And that happens where? Anybody know? Sunday morning? Sunday morning when Paul's preaching? No. Sunday morning when Paul's preaching is like a little bit of added water, right? That happens in your space, in your quiet place with Jesus. That happens personally, right? When you've been full of God for 6 days and you walk in on church and you're like, man, somebody could say the meanest thing to you and it would be like, I love you. It's all good, right? Because you're full, right? That's good. Yes, Joe?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're right, that is a miracle. It's happened to me.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
19 years of addiction, so many diagnoses, but when I came into agreement with God, just me and God, I came into agreement with Him. And me trying to do it on my own at first, that's when God let me do that.
Yeah, because I've tried it on my
Yeah,
own.
and then when I said, okay, and I turned to Him, I came in agreement with Him, and He said, okay. He took it away. So I'm a year out now. God's really done some amazing stuff for me. He really has.